So we get to the main event, which is Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn in another Elimination Chamber qualifying match, which again, this was a shocking matchup. But I kind of like it because I feel like there are some people in the matches that they could have paired together, and it's like, okay, you could have put Randy versus Dom, you know what I mean? Or like you knew that Dom was going to end up the loser. So I feel like this is kind of cool that we had 2 matches on SmackDown where you know, don't actually know who's going to win because both people are completely capable. This was a great match, much like what I said earlier with the tag match. This was 2 baby faces against a baby face. People love both. They're definitely going with the emotional underdog story with Sami Zayn, so maybe he's got a little bit of an edge over Randy in that regard, but I thought it was a great match. It was a physical match. I like that they do that no matter what their characters are, because usually you only see that if one guy is a really, really bad guy. That's not the case in this situation. So Randy wins, which I was actually surprised about. Just because of how they're going about this whole thing with Sami. I really thought it was going to be Sami that won. But this, of course, plays into, again, the underdog with Sami, and I feel I'm on board with that. I feel uh it feels like that's just like what they're always going to do with Sami. You know, it's like he's
Yeah.
always gonna be that underdog. And I feel like that might be an interesting way to go about his way of getting to Mania. Because we kind of thought about that being like Cody's direction. Like if he didn't win the Rumble, like what's he gonna do? And then maybe he doesn't win the Elimination Chamber. So how's he gonna get at Mania? We're gonna
Mm.
see that with Sami. And I feel like there are some cool ways that they can go about getting him involved in Mania. Like we said, what if it's Okada? What if he is able to worm his way into the World Heavyweight title match? I don't know.
Mm.
We're going to have to see, but I'm intrigued.
Like it sucks because you want to see Sami Zayn in that match and you want to see Sami Zayn fight for World Heavyweight Championship, but that's the thing with over baby faces like this
Yeah.
is that you just keep pushing them down because like no wait, that you gotta wait because then that makes it sweeter, and it's the only thing I can really compare it to is like slow roasting a meal or slow cooking like ribs or something, where it's like
Mhm.
no, a little longer to get the juices, and
Mhm.
like it's you got to just a little longer. That's what this is, that they're trying to get you so invested and to the point where you're literally like us with Cody tearing our hair out, like
Mhm.
put a title on him, put him in a match, and then right when you're at that boiling point and the water's about to come over the pot, that's when like, all right, it's Sami Zayn taking on. It's like, all right, finally, and that's what this is right now. Like losing to Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre consistently beating him week in and week out. I mean, I wouldn't even
Mhm.
be surprised if like Bronson Reed or I'm trying to think of like or Karrion Kross is in a match with Sami Zayn one week and Karrion Kross gets like a clean win over him. Like
Mhm.
just stuff like that to really bury him to the point where like, are they gonna do anything with him? And then boom, they do something with him. He's
Yeah.
been a ruse. It's been all along.
Mhm. I agree. So it makes me definitely more excited for the Elimination Chamber, and then of course Mania. So